You watched this interview with two political analysts. What did they have to say?
Well, Vanessa, going into this, the big question was, as a private citizen now, will James Comey have any new information or anything to say that could affect President Trump's administration? Now, we brought in those two analysts to help us figure all that out. We began with that dinner meeting that they had just 1 week after the inauguration.
So he asks you what you want, then says what he wants.
He said, I expect loyalty, I need loyalty. And I just stared at him.
We already knew the outcome of this meeting, with James Comey promising honest loyalty to the president. Our political analysts, John Dadian and Laura Fink, sat down to watch.
It is not unreasonable to believe that that follows a pattern of behavior where he wanted the FBI to behave how he wanted them to behave and to prosecute and to investigate only those who he wanted.
But Dadian believes the meetings between the two, including another one-on-one in the Oval Office, had less nefarious intent.
The president was just trying to establish a rapport. One of the top guys that's going to be influencing his administration, he was just trying to establish a rapport.
Why can't you do that with more than one person around? What is the point of the exclusive conversation is what's unique here.
Comey's story could be summarized by two main threads, one of legality and one of morality.
A person who sees moral equivalence in Charlottesville, who talks about and treats women like they're pieces of meat, who lies constantly about matters big and small and insists the American people believe it, that person's not fit to be president of the United States on moral grounds.
Morally unfit. This was a gentleman who not only was the top guy at one of our government agencies, but an agency that's in law enforcement, and he was a leaker and a liar that he's admitted to. How does he think he can take the moral high ground?
Legally, Fink says Comey's story could fortify a possible obstruction of justice charge that could come out of special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation.
There's a lot on Robert Mueller's desk, but I do think that James Comey did him a great favor tonight by telling his side of the story.
But from what we know now, Dadian says it's not enough to take down a president.
Any big bombs he would have dropped tonight. And I didn't hear anything that's either going to affect the president, either legally or with his poll ratings or anything like that.
Now, interestingly, Comey in the interview tonight said he does not think that President Trump should be impeached. Rather, he thinks that voters should go to the polls in 2020 and vote their conscience. And speaking of Trump tonight, he has not tweeted for over 15 hours. He did respond earlier today, but has not said anything publicly since the interview has aired. In the Live Center tonight, Matt Boone, 10 News.